The 70s, a time we associate with lava lamps, hippies, the fall of Saigon, and crazy diets. What the fuck? I'm gonna be eating only the craziest diets from the 1970s for the foreseeable future, which is like a little over a week or something. And a quick disclaimer before we start, I do not condone the diets in this video. So yeah, I just wanted to get that out of the way. So the diets I'll be doing in this video are the sexy pineapple diet, which has a great name, the grapefruit diet, where you eat grapefruit, and the egg and wine diet, where you only eat eggs and wine and coffee and like a steak or something. And the egg and wine explains why I got 3 bottles of wine here. This is part of the diet. So let's get this challenge started with the sexy pineapples. Okay, so before we get started, I am going to log my weight so we can see where I'm starting from. Let's go do that. 215 pounds of pure muscle and a lot of fat too. So here are the 2 pineapples for the challenge. This one has Minecraft on it. That's pretty cool. And then I also got some pineapple juice here. So before I cut up this pineapple, let's go read about what the sexy pineapple diet even is. Okay, so the sexy pineapple diet, let's read about it really quickly. What is the pineapple diet and should you try it? Yeah. The pineapple diet, also known as the sexy pineapple diet, was created by a Danish psychologist named Sten Hegler. What? Hegler and his wife published a book in the 1970s. 1970 is the 70s diet, I'm telling you. The diet consists of eating nothing but pineapple for 2 days out of the week, then eating normally for 5 days. That's it. 2 days, pineapple only, 5 days, whatever you want. But for this challenge, I'm gonna do 2 days of the pineapple sexy diet and then instantly go into the next diet. So now that we know what the pineapple sex diet is, let's go ahead and cut one up and eat some and drink some juice.
This is what I got so far. Now you just gotta cut the edges just like that. Wow.
Trim it up. There we go. This is my food for the day. Pineapple plate, pineapple juice. This is all I got from the pineapple. I don't know if I did a good job cutting it. Of course, it doesn't look like a lot of food. It's not. It's one pineapple. I realized I glazed over why it's called the sexy pineapple. So let's go and research that. So you only eat pineapples 2 days a week and it makes you hornier or something? Your sexual vitality. That's what it is. The same article that I was reading earlier. But yeah, we got a bunch of pineapple going on for the next 2 days. You can even dip your pineapple into some pineapple juice. Very juicy, very hydrating diet for sure. What I'm excited for is the egg and wine diet. That one's gonna be awesome. Stay tuned for that. But we gotta start somewhere. We're gonna start with the sexy pineapple, move on to grapefruit, and then finish off strong with some eggs and wine only. No, juicy. Ugh. It got in my eye. That's why it's called the sexy pineapple diet. I remember in high school my friends saying, if you eat a bunch of pineapple, you're you know what tastes good. Semen. It is evening time on day 1 pineapple. So I'm just chilling outside, enjoying the weather, and eating more pineapple. I feel completely fine, but tomorrow might be a different story because I can't have any coffee on this diet. At least I don't think I can. They didn't mention it, and I don't want to go against it, so. It is dinner time. Here's the remainder pineapple chunks that I will be having for dinner, as well as some more pineapple juice. So let's go ahead, before I start eating, add up all these calories. So a medium-sized pineapple comes out to about 400 calories with 2 grams of fat, 110 grams of carbs, and 4 grams of protein. We're gonna be building a lot of muscle on this diet. The juice, I had about half of the bottle today, and that's a total of 480 calories, 0 grams of fat, 120 grams of carbs, and 4 grams of protein. So total, we are at 880 calories for the day, 2 grams of fat, 130 grams of carbs, and 8 grams of protein. Yeah, I can see why people lose weight on this diet, especially if they don't drink the juice either. This is like over half of the day's calories is coming from this extra juice that I added. And surprisingly, I've only felt a little bit hungry, which should go away and then come back shortly after I eat this. But it is nighttime, so I will do some editing and then I will go to bed because you can't be hungry when you're sleeping. Oh, it's a core. That was gross. Do you guys like eating pineapple too? Oh, look at this big old chunk. Got some hair on it. Well, I'm going to bed. I'll just sip on the pineapple juice and relax. So I will see you guys tomorrow morning for day 2 of the Sexy Pineapple Craziest 1970s diet fads from the 1970s. Welcome to day 2 of the Sexy Pineapple diet. Here we go. I got my today's pineapple in a big bowl right here. I was so hungry last night. I was incredibly hungry last night. Very hard to fall asleep. I'm gonna keep today short though because I will be getting the same amount of calories I did yesterday, so 880, 8 grams of protein, all that, the same exact stuff as yesterday. Yeah, I'm just gonna be eating pineapple and drinking pineapple juice all day. Tomorrow morning, I will be weighing myself so I can see how well the pineapple diet did, and it'll give me a starting point for the grapefruit diet, since we're gonna be rolling right into the grapefruit diet tomorrow morning. And then tomorrow, I will also go over what the grapefruit diet is. What is it? How does it work? I don't know. Is it only eating grapefruit? No, it's cooler than that. See y'all tomorrow for the weight check. Okay, here we go. 2 days on Sexy Pineapple. Down 2 pounds, let's go. Okay, so I have lost 2 pounds from the pineapple diet, and today is the first day of the grapefruit diet. We are starting at 213 pounds. So let's go ahead and talk about what the grapefruit diet is. One of the most iconic fad diets from the 1970s was the grapefruit diet. This diet claimed that consuming grapefruit or grapefruit juice with every meal would lead to rapid weight loss. The theory behind this diet was that grapefruit contains enzymes that help burn fat. Despite its popularity, there's no scientific evidence to fuck! Damn it! That's okay, because we're still gonna do it. Since coffee is allowed, I am brewing myself a cup of coffee before I go and eat at the place where we're going to eat with the grapefruit. What place could it be, huh? What could it be? Still a mystery. We're gonna be there soon, though. McDonald's!
Rock and roll McDonald's! Rock and roll McDonald's!
I'm at McDonald's. I have my grapefruit here because this is gonna melt the fat right off me. I can eat whatever I want. You can eat whatever you want on the grapefruit diet.
Look at all that McDonald's food. I got a large fry, 2 double quarter pounders with cheese, and that's what I'm gonna be eating with my grapefruit.
Rock and roll McDonald's!
Yeah, eat my fries, my double quarter pounder with cheese, and then end with half a grapefruit. Look at that. So much. So many calories. But these calories don't count. Grapefruit time.
Very juicy. No, there's cheese in there. I need to drink the juice out of it. Very good, wow. All of the double quarter pounders with cheese is just coming off the body right now. It's like I never even ate them. Everybody should try this.
This is the aftermath of the grapefruit. It got really, really bitter towards the middle. I don't know if I was supposed to eat all that white stuff.
It is dinner time now, and that was a lot of McDonald's I had earlier. So I figured I might as well eat a nice meal at home. So I got some Jack in the Box to eat here. I never said it was gonna be a home-cooked meal. We got some curly fries, 2 of the tacos, these are awesome. Some napkins, I'm gonna eat this too. A straw wrapper. And I also got, this is like the home-style ranch chicken sandwich thing. I've never had it before, I don't know if it's new or not, it looked good. And then to really top things off, I have this, I guess it's like an Oreo shake or cookie shake or something. And I will be adding up all of the calories from McDonald's, all of the calories from Jack in the Box. And I feel like I deserve all of the calories for today after only eating pineapple for 2 days. And besides, the grapefruit diet, the enzymes, they burn the fat. I'm going to start eating more of these because of how good they are. Taco time! I love these tacos so much. But yeah, I better enjoy the calories now because when it's time for the egg and wine diet, it's only eggs and wine, and water, and coffee, and a little bit of meat. But I'll explain all that later. It is time for the chicken ranch burger, or whatever it's called. That's really good. It's got bacon on it. I don't know the last time I had fast food. I can't remember. I guess it was earlier today. That's good. I am done with day one grapefruit. I'm gonna go ahead and throw up the calories here. So for McDonald's with 2 double quarter pounders with cheese and a large fry, it was a total of 1,978 calories. All the Jack in the Box was 3,120 calories, plus a whole grapefruit for the day. We are sitting at 5,098 calories total. But it's okay because the grapefruit, you know, goodbye.
Good morning, grapefruit enjoyers. It is day 2 of the grapefruit diet. I feel like shit. I slept like shit last night. I got a cough going on, but the grapefruit will heal me. So I'm just gonna start off today with a cup of coffee. Let's make some. Morning coffee. Take a look at that. Take a look at this. So good, so good.
Yeah, this is probably about like 20 calories. I'm not too worried about adding it up.
Yeah, yesterday I slept like shit, probably because I only had fast food for the entire day besides the grapefruit.
We have 2 meals today, each with half of grapefruit, and they will be home cooked meals. They will be health conscious meals, probably low calorie, or at least a lot lower than what we did yesterday.
Lunchtime. Let's get some rice. Top it with some less sodium soy sauce. Sprinkle, 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 sprinkle.
Mix all this up. It smells pretty good. Got some pot stickers here. That egg roll is not for me, but I will be taking 1, 2, 3. And then of course we cannot forget the grapefruit.
A beautiful first meal of rice, pot stickers, and half a grapefruit.
Woo! Squeeze that grapefruit. I don't want to miss out on any. And then we simply got some soy sauce rice alongside some pot stickers. The pot stickers are so good. This feels so much better than all that fast food from yesterday. Just gotta dig this in here. Scoop some good stuff out. It is squirting everywhere. This one should have been called the sexy grapefruit diet. Big old clump of rice. So for the calories real quick, rice, pot stickers, half a grapefruit, everything comes out to 605 calories, 3 grams of fat, 120 grams of carbs, and 14 grams of protein. Shit, a lot less than McDonald's. Now for meal number 2, I am going to do something cool. I'm gonna grill chicken.
Dinner! Look at this beautiful dinner. Chicken, green beans, cheesy beans, grapefruit.
It's juicy like a grapefruit. Take them like pills. Green beans. I keep dropping stuff. More beans. Chicken. That was good. That was a good dinner. But we can't forget the grapefruit. Very good grapefruit. I still got some left, but I will be eating that while watching the new episode of Fallout. I gotta go catch up on that show. But before we go, calories for this meal. 537 calories, 19 grams of fat, 25 grams of carbs, 50 grams of protein. The total for the entire day with an entire grapefruit, 1,142 calories, 22 grams of fat, 145 grams of carbs, and 69, or maybe that's 64, I cannot read my handwriting, 64 grams of protein. Compare that to yesterday with all that McDonald's and shit. All that shit you put in your body. What is wrong with y'all? You really think the grapefruit is gonna work and keep off all that McDonald's and Jack in the Box? No, it's not gonna work. Or maybe it is. Maybe this will work. I don't know. We have 1 day left for the grapefruit diet before we move into the eggs and wine. Tomorrow, I have no idea what I'm gonna be cooking. It is gonna be a surprise, but it is gonna be awesome as always. See you guys tomorrow.
Good morning, grapefruit lovers. It is day 3 of the grapefruit diet.
I'm drinking a Diet Sam's Cola, 0 calories. And I'm pretty much just waiting on my first meal of the day, which I will be having some more of the cheesy beans and some quesadillas. Looking forward to that. And I am excited because today is the last day of the grapefruit diet before we move into the eggs and wine. So I will see you guys for the first meal on the last day of the grapefruit diet, quesadilla beans. Look at all that, grapefruit, quesadillas, cheesy beans. I was so hungry that I didn't add up the calories yet, so I'm gonna throw it up here. I'll add it up later. There it is, for cheesy beans, quesadillas, and half a grapefruit all together. And just wipe it. Just gonna wipe it against each other. That looks good. Maybe put a little bit on the grapefruit. Just joking, I'm not gonna do that. So good. Oh my god. It's always squirting in my face. So this was meal 1 for grapefruit day 3. I will see you guys for meal 2, the last meal for grapefruit diet. And then tomorrow we're gonna weigh and then start the egg and wine. It's the final grapefruit and tortilla soup. I got homemade cilantro on this tortilla soup. It is looking very good, smelling good, tasting good. Fresh cilantro, you can't beat that. Hot! It's still so hot. Calories for this and for the entire day, right over here. I did a very bad job of adding up calories today for some reason. I'm over it, and I want to do the egg and wine. This is happening tomorrow. So I'm going to eat this. The final meal for the grapefruit diet. Weigh myself tomorrow. Let's get there right now. Let's go. Wait, hold on. Let me take a bite of this grapefruit so you guys get to see it. One last bite. We have made it to the final diet, the egg and wine diet. We are starting off at 212 pounds, down from 215. So we lost 3 pounds in 5 days. I don't know if that's good for you, probably not. And we're gonna go ahead and go over what exactly the egg and wine diet is. I got a cup of black coffee here, which is allowed, as you're about to see. Okay, here we go. Vogue actually printed this crazy diet in the 1970s. Breakfast, 1 egg hard-boiled, 1 glass of white wine. As you can see here, I also got a red wine because I wanted to. The calorie difference isn't that much, who cares? And a cup of black coffee. Lunch, 2 eggs hard-boiled is best, 2 glasses of white wine, black coffee. Dinner, 5 ounces of steak, grilled with black pepper, lemon juice, and the remainder of your wine, and some more black coffee for some reason. So yes, every single day you will consume an entire bottle of wine along with 3 hard-boiled eggs and a little bit of meat and some coffee. We're definitely gonna be losing weight. It says at the top, 3 days, lost 5 pounds. That's not good. Look at this cool 1970s egg cooker. Just joking, I don't know if that's when it's from, but it looks like it could be. It is time to eat my egg and have some wine, but I have run into an issue. I don't have a wine opener, so how am I ever going to open up this Pinot Grigio? I don't know. So watch as I try and open this bottle of wine with a screwdriver, and a hammer. Screw this screw in here in the top. Screw this bad boy in here. Then we're gonna use a hammer to gently pull it out. That's how they did it in the 70s. I'm afraid I'm gonna break the glass. Ready? We're gonna do it. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, did you hear that sound? It went. Smell that Pinot Grigio low. So we're gonna go ahead and pour ourselves 1 glass of wine. How much is a glass of wine? Is this a glass? No, that's nothing. We still got a lot left. A glass is towards the top. Let's go. A nice glass of wine before eating. Tastes like wine. I'm not a wine guy. This is Oak Leaf. It was the cheapest wine I could find. The cheaper, the better. That's what I always say. Just like hookers. And I will be adding up all the calories at the end of the day. And then all the calories are going to be the same for all 3 days as well. Just let's finish up this breakfast. 1 egg, 1 black cup of coffee, and 1 giant glass of wine for my wine ladies out there. Lunchtime is here. You know what that means. More wine for lunch. 2 hard-boiled eggs, a cup of black coffee, Let's make these glasses a little bit smaller, I guess. See, that's probably over 2 glasses right there, technically. So the one I had this morning was probably like 2 or 3. 2.5 maybe. Wine bottles, they need to put more wine in here, because I'm gonna have more right now. Okay, and then the rest of this will be for dinner. It's better than the wine and the egg. The only problem was the wine is cold and the coffee's hot. Last egg, egg number 2. Last egg of the day. 3 eggs a day. For dinner, we're gonna have some meat, coffee, and wine. I had a buzz all morning after only eating 1 egg and drinking that big glass of wine and having a cup of coffee. So this diet is really fun. So with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get to dinner. Bing! Can you see me through here? Is it cool? Alright, it is dinner time for the first day on the egg and wine diet. I got a beautiful flat iron steak here. It's about 140, 150 grams. So before I start eating, let's go ahead and go over the calories real quick. 1,023 calories, 26 grams of fat, 3 grams of carbs, and 45 grams of protein. I also have another cup of black coffee here, because for some reason you want black coffee at dinner. It helps you lose weight. They knew what they were doing in the 70s. What can I say? Let's go ahead and dig in to this steak. Just cooked it right on the stove. That's fucking rare as hell, man. That's so good. I love my steaks bloody because I'm crazy like that. And here we go, the last of the wine for dinner, paired with a nice flat iron steak. Can't go wrong with that. Say goodbye to the Pinot Grigio. Getting lots of hints here of a very fruity variety. First taste, you can tell that it was aged in barrels of caviar from the Agave region. No idea what I'm talking about. But I do know this steak could have been cooked longer. No, I take that back. That's perfect. I'll tell you what, I've been buzzed the entire day drinking this bottle of wine for breakfast, lunch, and now dinner. So yeah, that concludes the first day on the egg and wine diet, only 1,023 calories. I will see you guys tomorrow for a nice breakfast with wine. Good morning, egg and wine guys and girls. It is day 2, the morning of day 2. I almost spilled that. I'm drinking my Moscato. Woo! Moscato make me gotta go piss. Yeah, so today is a short day. It's the exact same thing I'm doing as yesterday. I'm keeping today short so we can move on to day 3 where I am drinking a whole bottle of wine in one sitting, which probably isn't a good idea. But I'm just gonna eat everything in one sitting because I want this to end. The only complaint I have so far is I am extremely hungry whenever I'm not actively drinking the wine. Eggs are not sustaining. This diet is not sustaining. I feel very weak. Do not try it at home. It is stupid. But hey, it's the 70s. We're bringing back the 70s, right, everybody? See you guys tomorrow. Hello, everybody. It is day 3 where I will be eating 3 eggs, some meat, and I will drink this entire bottle of red wine because that is a part of the diet and I want to be over with this. I feel like I'm a pro at opening wine bottles with a hammer, though. Oh, I still. Oh, what the fuck? That thing went flying. Let's go. Do I even need to pour it in a glass? It's a lot stronger than the other ones. Highest alcohol percentage, 12.5%. The other ones were, let's see, this one was 12%. Okay, so barely. I really just want some of this meat. This time, it's cooked more. Maybe a little bit too much. But that wine with the meat, you know? The wine, it relaxes the meat fibers. How do you guys like your steaks? I usually go with medium rare. I screwed up a little bit the first time, made it rare, but it was a lot better than this well done right here. Well done sucks. The egg and the steak juice. Tomorrow I will be checking my weight in the morning to see how much I lost. And I am excited to see, because we started at 215 pounds. That 70s show, that 70s diet, you know. I love that 70s show. I mean, like, if I went back and watched it today, I probably couldn't handle it because of the laugh track. Shut up! Nobody likes a laugh track. You know what's a good show that doesn't use a laugh track? It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. And you know what that means? It means you get to watch Danny DeVito be awesome. Alright, I'm gonna go for now. Okay, this is the morning after. I weighed myself, I'm down to 208 pounds, starting at 215 at the start of this crazy 70s diet fads. So we're down 7 pounds in a little over a week. 7 pounds, 8 days. Not very good for you. I don't think you're supposed to lose weight that fast. So, again, don't try this at home. I was just having a little fun experiment to make fun of how stupid these diets were. I feel like fucking dog shit. Just drinking a bunch of wine and eating eggs. That is not sustainable at all. So I am going to go. I'm going to end this video here. If you guys liked it, please subscribe or check out my other videos. I have more food videos where I do fun stuff. I'm going to go eat real food finally and go to bed. Even though I just woke up, I'm going to go back to bed. It's Sunday. I'm tired. It is time to end this. Thank you for watching and have a great day.